America is at a boiling point, and today's meltdown tells you exactly why. From scam classes selling criminal blueprints, basically, to fast food joints swiping your tax dollars, to full-blown emotional breakdowns over popsicles. We're watching the destruction of accountability in real time, and the loudest defenders, the same people who tell you the system is broken while profiting from it.
I am so dumbfounded right now. There are people that genuinely think that people who use EBT don't deserve soda, candy, or desserts. You're gonna tell me that my daughter doesn't deserve a popsicle? You're gonna tell me I don't deserve to get brownies? You're gonna tell me I can't have Dr. Pepper with my dinner? And all I'm hearing is be grateful, it's free food. Get off of your throne of entitlement and take a look around, you guys. Everyone is one bad day away from being homeless or even needing government assistance. Do you guys not see how that makes you look? Your lack of empathy and understanding is outstandingly atrocious. I am so dumb.
The biggest question is, why is it our responsibility to buy her children popsicles? Like, that's the first comment under here, y'all. He said, like the. You see, Gunther added, my tax money shouldn't be used to buy junk food and sodas. I mean, same thing. If you listen closely, this isn't about the popsicle. It's about entitlement being rebranded as right. Is she talking about we're entitled? Really? The left's term, be grateful, is free food into some kind of oppression narrative. And they do it because if you strip away gratitude, you replace it with dependency. Dependency keeps people voting blue, no matter how bad life gets. But if you think this is just about emotional outrage, wait until you see where your tax dollars are quietly sliding next. Boom. Y'all look, y'all see the logo right next to that? This right here. BK, have it your way, huh? You can have it with EBT. Yeah, apparently this is the Burger King, the latest to partake in this. EBT at Burger King, not just groceries, flame grilled Whoppers, funded by you. The restaurant meals program was sold as a safety net for the homeless, disabled, and elderly, but with zero enforcement. Then it has turned into a hammock. The Democrats know exactly what they're doing, feeding you fast food instead of feeding you freedom. Because a self-reliant voter is their worst nightmare. And here's the punch. When you question it, they call you out of touch. But the people defending it aren't exactly living in free desert.
I'm probably going to piss y'all off, but I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Rich people should have no say in how people who receive food stamps spend their food stamps. People who are not food stamp recipients should not have a say in how food stamp recipients spend their food stamps. People who have never had to survive on food stamps should not have a say in how people who receive food stamps spend their food stamps. Stopping food stamp recipients from buying junk food with their food stamps is only going to lead to more families going without food. I'll ask again, have you ever had to live in a food desert, a neighborhood where food is not easily accessible, and the only place that you can actually access only sells junk food? Have you ever had to work with a budget of $400 a month to support your family of four? As a matter of fact, have you ever had to work with a $400 a month budget to feed a family of two? Now, let's also put into perspective that in a lot of low-income neighborhoods, most of the fruits and vegetables that are available to them are not good quality. They don't last more than 2 days in the refrigerator. And they're expensive. So imagine spending all of the money that you received for food stamps on produce, and it doesn't last you more than 2 days. And now you're out of money, but you still got to feed that family of four. And let's not forget that the food stamp budget is being cut, which means that people are going to receive less money in food stamps than they have in the past. But prices are still going up for groceries. And let's also weave into the conversation that it's extremely paternalistic for you to think that you know what's best for people in their communities and that you should dictate how they spend their money. And before y'all start this nonsense of, oh, it's my tax money, I should be able to determine how people spend it. You pay more in taxes towards military. And you have absolutely no say in how it's spent. Move on. And the sad reality is that everyone is invested in doing everything but fixing the actual problem. Like, you could just make healthier foods more accessible in every community. You could make it so that people could afford to buy more groceries, but instead we're making it harder.
This is the gaslight. You never lived in a food desert, so you can't talk about it. Meanwhile, party scream keep screaming about, access. That party, has run these same communities for decades. And the only thing they've improved is their own bank accounts. Don't tell me this is about protecting the poor. If it was, we'd be building opportunity, not excuses. And if you think that's the peak of insanity, watch how bold the grifters have gotten, y'all.
Do I have a group where I teach you how to scam? Yes, it's $27. I can teach you whatever the fuck I want to teach you. But if you take that information and you go use it and you get your motherfucking ass caught, just because you tell the people, oh, I learned it from her, they're going to be like, but you the one who committed the crime.
Man, scammers are getting so bold that they're just telling you on TikTok for views that they're scamming people. Right? That's crazy as hell. There was a video, I think Casanova Brown did this video of recession indicators. This is one of them too. This is a recession indicator. When all the scammers start coming out and start saying, hey, I can teach you how to scam. When everybody got an ebook, when everybody got, a play. I think that's what a play. Everybody wants to run a play. These are economy recession indicators when you start seeing these motherfuckers pop up, okay? Listen, if you got to pay for it, you're probably doing something wrong. 9 times out of 10. I don't even care if it's something like TikTok or YouTube or anything like that. No one's going to give you that juice unless they want you to get caught or doing something, illegal, right? So, hey, listen, it's not that deep. It's not that deep at all. I like how she's talking about clout like she's not boldly selling this on the internet. Baby girl, you're selling it on the internet. Yes, people are going to talk about you. People are going to want you to be arrested. People are going to want, you put away because you're scamming people in your classes or whatever the case may be. And listen, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not going to jail. So I'm not worried about it one single bit.
Now, she's literally bragging on camera about teaching people how to commit fraud. Like it's some sort of brand deal. He made some pretty decent. He has some pretty decent perspective. Like in terms of the recession, like the recession hits and suddenly everyone's got an ebook on how to run a play. That's not survival. It's predation. And the people losing the most, hardworking taxpayers who already can't keep, who had to deal with the previous administration. I mean, come on, man. We sitting there looking at their tax dollars and going, of course we got an opinion. But just when you think it couldn't get any more shameless, let's go ahead and watch the full clip of her saying this.
I should. If y'all mad at me because I finessed y'all out of $27 to get into a group where you learning everything but what the topic of that shit said, that's on me. I'm gonna eat that. Okay, whatever. Y'all the gullible ones, though. Clearly, there was enough people who paid me to where I made $7,000 after that video to get in because they wanted to learn how to steal somebody's shit. Come on. But then you got in and you didn't learn it. But let's really address the fact. Y'all mad at me for saying this. All these people, which is nothing but black people, spent their money to motherfucking get into the group. But y'all don't give a fuck about the motherfuckers out here talking about, oh, we promoting half offs. If you need your rent paid, hit me up. It's half off. Pay me half and I'll pay the full thing. You need a bill paid, it's half. All of this shit is going on daily, but y'all get mad at me because I decide to use a bait and switch method to get y'all to give me some money. That don't even make fucking sense. That means everybody, I don't give a fuck about y'all saying it because y'all know me. I love, I'm that. I'm her at the end of the day. I'm a trend whenever the fuck I want to trend. And clearly I'm trending. I wasn't even trying to fucking trend. Whatever. But, damn, what was I finna say? Oh, the dark web. So it's a lot of scammers out here. All these motherfucking people out here promoting these half offs. They'll pay your car note. If it's $500, you get them $250. They'll pay the full thing, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. These people get this shit off the dark fucking web. The only difference is, if I was actually utilizing the bullshit, the people would have definitely came and got me. The fact that my shit is so public, meaning I'm going to teach you this information, nobody can get in trouble for learning how to do some shit. The trouble comes when the crime is committed. They can't charge me with a crime for teaching you how to do half-offs, for showing you how to cash out your firm. They can't. I can't get charged with that. I'm not committing a crime. All I'm doing is further passing on information. There's books on how to get away with murder. You kill somebody, you're going to jail, not the person who wrote the book. There's videos on YouTube, how to create CPNs. You make the CPN and go do something illegal with it. The person who taught you how to make it isn't going to go to jail. Hell, they was giving information. You went and committed the crime. Come on, let's be for real. But all the people that's out here talking about, oh, Sherelle is the reason your motherfucking food stamps is stolen. Come on, bro. Be fucking for real. I made that video 2 weeks ago. Damn. Seafood shit. I made that video 2 weeks ago. Stamps was being stolen way before the pandemic. And motherfuckers was talking about how the system was hacked. Did y'all not see that? Y'all don't care to see that. All y'all care to see is motherfucking drama, motherfucking mess. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stand 10 toes down because I know for a fact I ain't did shit. But if you feel like I did it, go launch your motherfucking investigation. Go call your police. Go do whatever you need to do. Because an investigation is going to start, and that investigation is going to lead where? To whoever fucking took your shit. Because it wasn't fucking me. And I'm not hiding from any fucking...
$7,000 made off people gullible enough to pay for a scam lesson. Then she hides behind the, I'm just teaching defense. Wow, man. It's like she's a harmless teacher giving out history facts is what she wants to believe, but that's not it. It's a problem with that. It's a real big problem with that excuse. Same thing. Intent matters. She's not teaching math. She's teaching people how to exploit government programs and commit fraud. That's not education. That's enabling. She says, what she say? Nobody can get in trouble for learning. The trouble comes when the crime is committed. That's how well, I guess, trying to pretend our hands are clean. But prosecutors don't just look at who clicked by. If you knowingly instruct people on illegal acts for profit, you're part of the conspiracy. That's why drug kingpins get charged even when they never physically touch the product, because they orchestrated the operation. And there are, books on how to get away with murder argument, false equivalence. Books don't talk back to you in real time. Books don't upsell you in a private groups where you can ask follow-up questions about your crime. Books don't tailor the crime to your situation. That's interactive criminal coaching that you're doing. She tries to flip the focus saying stamps were stolen before she ever posted a video. That's not the point. It's far removed from a point. If a neighborhood has been robbed for years and you open a class teaching people how to rob it more effectively, you're not just talking. You're adding more fuel to the fire. And you're just trying to frame it as business. Same thing. They love to defend under the banner of hustle culture and entrepreneurship. But if your hustle is built on stealing from taxpayers and exploiting the broken systems, you're not an entrepreneur, my friend. You're a parasite. Shout out the same thing. And I will tell you this, parasites don't stop feeding until you cut them off. This isn't just about corruption. It's about cultural decay. They want you divided, distracted, and too dependent to fight back, which is exactly why I'm here and why you are here. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. If you haven't already, follow me on X and Rumble. Real quick, I got to shout out to Team Think and also the 4X Club. I got to give a huge shout out to Hector Caster Jr., Independence 4576, Rebecca Gallant, Southern Cality. Oh, man. Oh, Southern Cali Lady. Got it. I want to make sure I got it right. Then we got TD, MG6CD. I see Rebecca Gallen is real active. Dang 2226, Cyberspeed. Shout out to each and every last one of y'all for making the channel what it is. Y'all be safe. Please go check on a friend today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.